Today in this video we are going to learn one more concept, another concept of division. Okay, so in the previous class you have learned division of two-digit number by one-digit number without carryover, without remainder, with remainder. So those two concepts you have already learned in the previous video. In this video I am again here with another concept of division. Now what if the first digit of the dividend is greater than the divisor? So you can see here, this is one example where we are finding, we are getting that the first digit is greater than the divisor. Okay, so let us do. So what we are going to do is, whenever we divide any number, we have to start with the highest place value. So like here in the example T and O, because these are two-digit number, so 93. Okay, and we are dividing by 4. So we are going to start not by 3. We will not start by the lowest place value. We will start with the highest place value. Since here 10 is the highest place value, so first we will divide the highest place value. Okay. Now 4 is the divisor. Now we have to read the table of 4 till we get 9. Now you see, we don't have 9 in 4's table. When we read the table of 4, so it is 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8 and 4 3s are 12. Okay, so but then we have what? We have this number 9. So we have to bring, or we have to think of a number which is closer to 9, and after subtraction we should get a remainder which will be lesser than the divisor. Okay, so you can see here 4 1s are 4. If I take by 4 1s are 4, then after subtraction I will get a bigger number as a remainder, bigger than this. So that is not correct. So we have to go by the next number. 4 2s are 8. And if I go by 3, 4 3s are 12. So 12 is bigger than 9. That also is not correct. So we will go by this number. Okay. So let's take, first we will write 2s are. So 4 2s are how much? 8. And this 8 I am going to write below 9. Alright. So this 8 I am writing just below 9. Now we have to subtract. Once we subtract it, 9 minus 8 is 1. Okay, now this is our remainder. But here, division is not complete yet, because we have another number left out here. So what we are going to do, we are just going to copy down this 3 here. Okay, then now we are having what? We are having 13. It's 1 and 3, 13. 1 is in 10's place and 3 is in 1's place. So it is 13. Okay. Now we have to bring a number which is closer to 13. So we know 4 3s are 12, and let's write next number 4 4s are 16. So we have to think between these two numbers, 16 and 12. So which one is appropriate? Of course you will say that 12. 3 4s are 12 is more appropriate than 4 4s are 16, because 4 4s are 16 is bigger than 13. So we cannot take that. Alright, so we will go by 3. Okay, so 12 we will write just below 13 and we will subtract, and when we subtract we get 1 as a remainder. 1 as a remainder. See, it depends upon question to question. It is not necessary that you will always get remainder. It may be divisible also. The number can be divisible, exactly divisible as well. Okay, so you may have to perhaps the first number, the first digit can be greater than the divisor, but later on when you go on dividing, then you will find, say for example, had it been 2 here, then it would have been exactly or directly divided by 4. We can divide easily. 92 we can divide directly by or exactly by 4. But since it is 93, so it is not exactly divisible. Some remainder is left out over here. Okay, so this is how we are going to do question. when we get the first digit is greater than the divisor. Always remember like that. Okay. So let us take one more example. This one is first example. Let's try to do another example in this way. Say for example, let us take okay, 49 divided by say 3. Okay, I am dividing 49 by 3. Right? Now what? This 4 is in tens place and 9 is in ones place. So as I told you earlier in the previous example, we have to start from the highest place value. Over here, the highest place value is what? It is tens. So we will first think of this number. Okay. So 3 stable we are going to read out. 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6. Now if I take by 6 times, not possible. We cannot subtract. So it is, we will take by 1 time. So we are going to write 3 ones are 3 just below 4. And we'll subtract it. Okay, 4 minus 3 is 1. Now we copy down this 9 over here. Now again we have to read the table of 3 till we get 19. And if you know that 3 stable, we don't get 19. But we have to think of an appropriate number which is closer to 19. So let us read the table. 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6, 3 threes are 9, 3 fours are 12, 3 fives are 15, 3 6 are 18, 3 sevens are 21. Now see, if I take by 3 fives are 50, the remainder which will come will be greater than 3. So that is not correct. Then we have to think of the rest two numbers, these two numbers. Okay. Now 3 6 are 18 if I take, then I think to somewhat it is correct. And if I take by 3 sevens are 21, again 21 is bigger than 19, cannot subtract. So we will go by 3 8s are. So it is coming here 90. Okay. 18. And then we will subtract it. So 1 is the remainder. Okay. So like this you are going to do on few questions which are given on page number 96, right? And here you have to write down what is quotient and remainder. Okay, this we know this is called quotient and this is remainder. So we need to write down it separately. Quotient is equal to 18 and remainder equals to, you can write 0, 1 or just 1, both are correct. This is how you are going to do page number 98. Alright, now we move to the next topic, that is word problems. Now, so far we have learned the word problems of addition, subtraction, multiplication. Now we are going to learn the word problems of division also. Okay, how to understand that if any problem is given to you, any story sum is given to you that is based on division. Okay, so I'll give you a few examples. Say for example, you have 10 toffees. Okay, I have 10 toffees and I have to divide or distribute equally among say 3 students. Okay, I have to divide equally among 3 students. So what did I say? I have 10 toffees I need to divide or distribute equal number of toffees among each child will get. Okay. Now what it is here? I have collection of toffee and I am going to divide it or distribute it. Whenever you get this kind of question, like here you can see this divide, distribute, or give equally, or share equally. Okay. When you come across such words, just think that his question is based on division. Like here in your book, page number 99. How many baskets will contain 81 apples if each basket contains 9 apples? So the value for many is given to you and you have to find out the value for 1. Each means 1. Whenever you have to do this, always think that you have to divide. Whenever the value of many is given and you have to find out for 1, then you have to think that this question is based on division. Absolutely. Over here I have many toffees and I have to divide among 3 children. Now one child, each child, how many toffees each child? I am trying to find out the number of toffees each child will get. One child will get. Okay, everybody, one. Now all the 3 will get how many toffees each? So that is what my question is. So same way here, what I am going to do is, I will be dividing 10 by 3 and we know that in 3's table 10 does not come. So we have to bring closer number. So we will say 3 3s are 9 and 1 is remaining. It means what? It means that 3 toffees each child will get. Like everybody will get, all the 3 boys or the children, they are going to get 3 toffees. And 1 is left out because that is not coming in equal. Okay. Had it been another 2 more, then we could have given 4 to each. That way. Right. So here in this way you will be doing the problem sums. Now in page number 99 you will see how many baskets will contain 81 apples. How will you write the answer? The answer you will write in this way. 3 toffees each child gets. Let me write it clearly. Answer. Three toffees each child gets. Okay, and 1 is left out. Or you can just use the word remainder also, and 1 is the remainder, and 1 is remainder. Okay, or remainder. Now, question number 2. 48 toffees are kept equally in 6 boxes. There are 6 boxes, and when we have counted all the toffees of 6 boxes, we found that they are 48 in number. But these have been divided in the 6 boxes equally. So each box will have how many toffees? Here also we are going to divide 48 divided by 6. So we are going to read the table of 6. 6 eggs are 48. Each box carries or contains 8 toffees. Now there are 7 days in a week. In 1 week there are 7 days, right? How many weeks are there in 42 days? So you are going to divide 42 by 7 and you will see that in 42 days we get 6 weeks. 6 weeks equals to 42 days. 67 apples were equally distributed among 5 children. How many apples did each child get and how many apples were left over? So like this kind of question. Okay, so you have learned this, how to do the division. The similar way you will be doing the next question and it is done. Okay. And finally in page number 100 you have test your skills. So once you are done with all the questions of the chapter, please just practice this test your skills also, because they are very very like brain exercising questions they give. Okay, and also an exercise which you can practice, an extra practice. Okay, that will help you to clear your concepts regarding this division concept what you have learned. Fine. So today, in this video, what you are going to do, you will be completing page number 98 and 99 in your book itself, and please do send me your work for correction. I can see some of you are sending your work, but most of you are not sending me. So please try to complete your work on time and send me. I will definitely check your work. Okay. So thank you for watching this video.